father for me. So there's a great working relationship between the two, and yeah, it works perfectly. I have no complaints.
And obviously just done a little showcase downstairs, which was great, high energy as usual.
Yeah.
So you're promoting here Blackberry.
Yeah.
Do you use the Blackberry yourself?
Yeah. I've had more or less all the Blackberries. I've had the Curve, I've had the Gold, and now I'm unfortunate enough to have the Torch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, do you use them in sort of songwriting ways?
Yeah, I use them for everything. Do you know what? I feel like the BlackBerry is the most practical thing. It's like, I always say to people, I've become a slave to the red light almost. You know, anytime that red light starts flashing, like I must be on it. But I find that it's real easy to use Twitter on there. I use this thing called voice notes as well. So whenever I think of lyrics, I just press the button, I record it down. And then, maybe at the end of the week or maybe in a couple of days, I listen to all my voice notes and then compile lyrics that way. So I find it very, very handy to do that. Anytime I'm sort of like in a different country or city, I take pictures and I put them as my screensavers. So, for example, when I was at the GQ Awards, obviously Dizzy and JLS were there, and I got the manager to take a picture of my BlackBerry and I put it on my screensaver. And going back to that whole thing about excellence and sort of like being ambitious and realising your goals, sort of staring at that on my phone every single day helps me to do that. Obviously this new Torch is wicked because it's got this thing, it's got like a facility which is a one-touch upload to YouTube, and obviously I like to blog a lot, so I can basically just record myself like that, press a button and it can upload straight to YouTube.
Do you like all your videos of today or any events, the idea that a lot of fans would just buzz it straight onto YouTube?
Yeah, because I want the fans to feel very much a part of what I'm doing on a regular basis, not just when the music video comes out or when the CD comes out.
Like, they certainly interact and pass out 12.5 million views.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Crazy.
And I don't know, now you're going to be inundated with interviews left, right and centre. I know more and more as your career is going to progress. But have you ever thought about one of our sort of friends who film news and stuff is Noel Clark, who's wrote Adulthood, Kidulthood, 4221. And he asked us to ask you, would you be interested in sort of film part?
Yeah. I mean, films is something that I'm definitely not shutting down. I'm really excited by the idea. But I've always just said that if I ever did a film, I wouldn't want to play a stereotypical role. Like, I've had like loads of things come through. Well, not loads, but a few things come through where it's like you play a rapper or you play a kid from an estate or a kid from a block, and I just feel like there's so much more substance to me as a person. You know what I mean? So if I ever did do a movie role, I'd really love to play something that people totally wouldn't expect, like a villain or like a sadistic, psychotic.
Yeah, sounds good. We'll keep our eyes open.
Yeah.
And I don't know, put the knives and guns down campaign. You still involved in that?
That was something that sort of went on a couple of years back. However, in terms of like charity and stuff like that, I always make sure that I get involved in going down to youth clubs. I make myself, whenever I get a minute, I always make sure I go down to the local youth club or a local youth club, and whatever city I'm in, just go and see like all the young people, because I feel like it's very important. I feel like with the more success you get, sometimes you sort of isolate yourself from reality. So as much as possible, I just try and pop in, how you doing, guys? And I've realised that, it's not the way you think it would be. Like, I remember the first time I ever went to a youth club, as a musician, and I was like, I wonder what people are going to say or think, or whether they're not going to embrace me. But it wasn't that at all. It's nothing but love. So as much as I can, I try and do that.
Superb. And congratulations again for the #1 album. Have you got anything to say to Music News readers?
Yes. Directly to the camera.
Yeah.
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank all the music news readers for all your support. I want to thank you guys for just going out, buying the record, talking about the record, tweeting the record, Facebooking the record. Thank you guys so much. You guys have honestly, made a young guy's dream come true, and this is only the beginning. We've still got so much more to go. We've got 9 or 10 more albums on the way. So yeah, just thank you. Thank you for supporting me on this really, really long road, and I hope you guys follow me for the rest of the way.
Superb. Hope we meet again soon. Thanks a lot.
Cheers.